Hello, the World of Mana project with Square Enix and Brownie and Brown. So, if you can't tell, we are about to play a game of, the Mana world. I guess that's the best way to describe it. And now we have an opening that seems to be taking its inspiration from the Batman Forever and Batman Robin films, but I guess that's okay. We are about to play one of the few strategy games, I think the only strategy game, and an RTS at that, a real-time strategy game, which apparently is rare in Japan, which is, when you think about it, it's kind of odd. Made in the Mana World setting, I guess. The Mana World, or the World of Mana project, was kind of a series of Mana games that came out recently, a few years ago, that were related to the slightly well-known Seiken Dentetsu series, or the Mana series, which originally was a spin-off by Final Fantasy, which includes, sorry if you saw my mouse, but basically this is actually set before one of the most well-liked and well-known ones that was not released here in Japan, known as Seiken Dentetsu 3. And this is the prequel to it. It's called Heroes of Mana. And essentially it's your real-time strategy game for the day. And by yours, I mean mine as well, technically. But, we are about to play... Is that the Sword of Mana? That thing's less rare than the Master Sword. But, anyway, we are going to play Heroes of Mana after the title screen comes up. So here's the title screen, Heroes of Mana. And this is our Sunday game. I'm trying to devise a schedule for this, I really am. So yeah. So in a second we'll start the game, but 1 second. So, yeah, we're back. So, if we click that, we have our fancy menu. That's a nice shade of blue, I'll have to say. Let's start with a new game. Sorry if the sound's not great quality, because, or if you can't hear it at all, it's kind of... I think I picked the wrong DS emulator, but at the same time, yeah. It won't always be that great. But then again, it's mostly my fault. I tried to fiddle about with it because some games weren't working. Heroes of Mana did not used to work for me, but it does now. Slight sacrifices, the sound isn't that great. They take the symbol from Scott Pilgrim. Oh well. It was a long, long time ago. I'll try to press the A button rather than that, so less mouse itch. But when we get to the strategy bit, it won't matter, so... Even before the Mana Goddess was born. If you recognise this landmass, you probably recognise where we are. A grey witch from a realm yet unknown brought darkness to the world. Anise was her name. Probably spelled that wrong? Oh well. The odious witch was defeated by the guardians of the great tree. But legend tells that her darkness and curse spread through realms and spread over to many other worlds. And yet another legend has it. When the world was still covered in darkness, the Mana Goddess used the Sword of Mana to defeat the Benevolence? There we go. That would have led the world to doom. Then sealed them into 8 stones. Sealed! This is how darkness retreated, and the world was created. Pfft, to hell with your science! After completing her creation, the Mana Goddess turned herself into a large wizened tree, because that's the best way to get around. It is told that the Mana Tree and the Sword continue to watch the world from the Forbidden Sanctuary. Time has passed. Valsenia, the kingdom of green fields. Faerolia, the kingdom of beastmen. Altena, the kingdom of sorcery. Wendell, the holy capital. It's about then, because I remember the name Wendell from dozens of mana games, so I thought, yeah, this is a mana game. Laurent. Or Lorient. The aerial fortress. Wait, where's that? Nerval. The fortress in the sands. I hate that sand level. Not in this game. I played Children of Mana, which I think is like the sequel to this, and I hate that sand level. The nations of the world were shrouded in a peaceful but fleeting slumber. Ferolia. Chapter 1. Raid on Splendor's Wings. Ooh. So, this is our first chapter. Deck of the Night Swan. You're definitely a man. Kukus. Kukus? Kukus? I'm just going with Kukus. Roget. What do you make of our mission? Are you a man or a woman? I'm confused. I'm gonna assume woman. Roget. What do you mean? Something ain't right. They said the beastmen are acting a little suspicious, but they live on that continent. What business is it of island troops like us to be checking on them? I don't know. What do you think, Captain? Are you a woman? Are you a man? Oh, I need to check these things before I do them. You're chill. I agree. There is something strange about the reconnaissance mission to Ferolia. But then again, those of us in the ranks are never going to understand our superiors' true intentions. This is, however, a top-secret mission. There's surely something important in what they're doing. Sorry, my throat's acting up. Presumably in Pedder's national interest. DeKelly. Are you a leprechaun? Is this confusing me enough? Oh boy, Captain! Captain. To think that I've been assigned to my very first top-secret assignment. I'm honoured and flattered, I must admit, a little overwhelmed, sir. You're definitely one. Gimia. A proud flock of sacrificial lambs we are. Yeah, Wait, what? Come now, Gimia. Gimia. You're the Chancellor's niece. Nobody will ever consider you disposable. Whatever, this mission's a sure thing as long as I'm here. The rest you can cover hour below decks, as long as you stay out of my way. I can tell you're going to be the feisty one of the piece. Ho, well then, and I'm going to be the lecherous one. I guess there's no point in a hired gun like me yammering about my take on things, so I get paid right. I ain't complaining. Oh, Cuckers, you try to sound like your old business, but we know, or you know you're a softie. Ah! Ow! 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 Oh! Stop! Please, stop that! Wait. Hey, look over there. What do you suppose they are? Ooh, they look like eagles to me. Clearly they're not. Or they are, maybe. Eagles. More like eagle ships. It's the beastmen. They're coming towards us. Well, that's not good. Ooh, animated cutscene. The sound will do sync, I apologise for that. You're a effeminate guy. Okay. Hello, ships. Oh, someone's in there. Bang, bang, bang. Run away! Well, something just got blown up. Oh, don't blow up the whale skeleton. I'd detach that tow cable if I were you. There they go. The way nature and technology blend together in these games is slightly confusing, but okay. And... ow. I'll assume they're alright. See? They've just crashed. That's gonna leave a mark. Where are we? Did we land in Ferolia? Guys? Hey, where are you guys? We're somewhere around here. We have a menu, so we are going to save. Unfortunately, this is all touchscreen based. So first we gotta save. There we go. See? And now we can read the story of Chapter 1, Night Raid. Ferolia, the Kingdom of Beastmen is reported to be applying a... Oh, darn it. One sec. Sorry about that. And, where was I? Roger and the reconnaissance crew had left Pedder to see if there was any truth in the rumour, but a sudden raid by the Beastmen had sent the party ship crashing into the woods. To make matters even worse, the ship's carrier, the something. So let me see what else there is. Ending criteria, help, settings, flow of time, sounds. Nope, everything's pretty much alright. Save. Yeah, it'll be fine. You pretty much got the gist of it, I think. So we are somewhere in Ferolia. Touch the system button to save your game. Touch the memo button to view the storyline explanation of keyword units. Touch the go button to advance to the next scene. So we're in Dusk Moon Forest. We aren't moving, really. So we have go. So we have our party members, I guess. So we have Roguette, who's our guy protagonist. He has pretty much nothing equipped. So let's see. I don't know what that speech bubble is, but okay. So there's no point in checking that, I guess. And you're a Chael. Hello there. She has a haste aura, and you have a combat aura. Okay. Are you a woman? Are you a man? I think you're a man, actually, but I'm not quite sure yet. It's probably embarrassing, but yeah, well. So let's check this one. So we can read the record of Night Raid. So if we do that, we can swap the screens and read the rest of the story. To make matters even worse, the ship's carrier, the Splendier, has abandoned them amidst the chaos. Will the crew of 5 scouts succeed in their mission? Will they even make it out alive? Encouraging. So you could check character profiles as well. Roguette. A member of the Pedant scouting crew sent to Ferolia. Nothing about his family or past is known. He is good-natured and has a strong sense of justice, but at times his demeanour hints at a sad and lonely disposition. So you are a guy. Oh. Yes, you are a man as well. Okay. You're a Chael. So it's so close to Lorraine Chael. Ooh, justice. Captain of the Pedant scouting crew sent to Ferolia. Calm, cool and collected, he seems to possess a sharp mind, but most have a hard time reading into what he's really thinking. Cucus. A member of the Pedant scouting crew sent to Ferolia. A former mercenary who used to wander the land, he is now a hired gun in the Pedant army. He's rough around the edges, but still gets the job done. As long as he gets paid. De Kelly. Or that person who dresses like a leprechaun, okay. A member of the Pedant scouting crew sent to Ferolia, a child of the minority race that lives in the minority race. That's not a great name for them. That lives in the mysterious jungles of visions. Her? Okay, her. Her sunny disposition hides the fact that she was bereaved of her parents. Her naivety seems to occasionally draw ire from her crewmates, but at her core is an innate toughness. I mean, you'd have to be. Gimir, or Gemnir, or Gemir, I don't know. A member of the Pedant scouting crew sent to Ferolia, niece of the Pedant Chancellor. Deaf with her daggers, her skills belong on the battlefield. Usually tact-turn, her short fuse becomes more apparent when the topic of conversation is battle. Her crewmates are often the targets of her verbal grenades.